Flalo. Vucevic is out there with Andrew Nicholson. And it's Jameer Nelson. And it's Redick in at the 2. And for the Pacers, West and Hibbert are up front. George Hill out there with Lance Stevenson. And it's George in at the small forward. And West backs in. Good. David West has got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Pacers.
Got to be very careful with this team. They can be really strong inside if they get good position.
Well, you give up that kind of deep position, Steve, you're done. It's over.
Now, here is Nelson. They set the pick. Here's Redick. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
Boy, he did a nice job losing his man on a good pick and then just buried the jumper. That is basketball 101 right there, Kevin.
Here's Hill. West setting the pick for George. George gets a screen from West. George passes to West. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. West has got his second bucket of the night. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, I spoke with the head coach of the Pacers. He believes the key to this game is not a complicated one. Defense. Coach said, tonight is all about getting stops. We know our points will come, but if we want to walk away with a win, we're going to have to be tenacious with our defensive effort. No easy buckets on their end, guys.
Thank you very much, Doris. The defensive strategy guys being heavily enforced by the coaching staff.
And that's in large part because of the talent they have on that side of the ball. A lot of length, speed, quick hands. You've got a lot of ability on that side of the floor.
Well, when you've got the horses, you've got to ride them and let them run. And defensively, they've definitely got some horses.
Yeah, Kevin, he's one of the great crowd pleasers in the NBA. I mean, home or visiting, it seems like no matter what arena he's in, the fans just can't wait to see him do his thing.
Also, there's one other thing I've noticed with him. I mean, he's great at stripping the ball away from you at the last possible moment. That's not an easy play to make, but he seems to have developed the knack for doing just that.
Just 5 to shoot. Nelson, no luck. For the Orlando Magic, they come into this one following a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. Here's George. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
And no mistakes on the offensive execution there.
The Magic have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Nelson against Hill. Nelson, no luck.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Hill kicks to George. The kick out to Hill. There's the dish to Stevenson. Dishes to West. Backing down. Inside to Hibbert. Dunk hard with one hand.
An open lane right there. Pretty much saw the daylight he wanted and took advantage.
Yeah, great opportunity, and he sees it without much hesitation.
Yeah, a little too easy, if you ask me. The defense really needs to tighten things up here.
Nelson dishes to Redick. And stolen by Hibbert. Here is Stevenson, averaging 8 points a game. Hill kicks to Hibbert. Backs down. And put it on the basket.
Boy, it's been a hot shooting first quarter for them so far.
Steve, it's been fun to watch. I mean, the shots are dropping, and it led to an excellent start.
And now this timeout call here for the Magic. And playing the Pacers here for the second time.
Yeah, that last meeting, they won the game. And remember, it was a huge day for the bench. I mean, they got some key points from their reserves.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Indiana. And, of course, the Orlando Magic. They have a lot of ground to make up.
Well, looking at Orlando, they've experienced a sort of worst-case scenario season. Nothing has worked out for them.
Yeah, you're right about that, Clark. I mean, the expectations were definitely higher than where they are right now. Given what we thought they had talent-wise, it's hard to believe they are where they are right now.
Steve talked about the contribution they got from the bench to win this matchup last time, Clark, and it was a great game for them in that regard.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, the depth they had was apparent on that day. I mean, there was no drop-off when they went to their bench. And the coach has to be extremely confident knowing that his reserve can handle their weight.
On defense, the Magic, after Paul George getting his 3 to go. West inside. And shot on the way. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Defense